Welcome children. Next topic is Bayes theorem. So now we are going to see law of total probability. Let E1, E2, E3, etc. En be a partition of the sample space S, and all events E1, E2, etc. En are non-zero events. So let A be any event associated with S, then P of A, which is equal to P of E1 into P of A by E1 plus P of E2 into P of A by E2, etc. P of En into P of A by En, which is equal to sigma I equal to 1, the sum of total probability. So P of Ei into P of A by Ei. Bayes theorem: if E1, E2, etc. En are non-empty events which constitute a partition of sample space S, that is E1, E2, etc. En are pairwise disjoint, and E1 union E2 union etc. union En, which is equal to S. That is E1, E2, etc. En be n mutually exclusive and exhaustive events associated with the sample space S. Let A be any event of non-zero probability, then P of Ei by A, which is equal to P of Ei into P of A by Ei. So by sigma I equal to 1 to n, P of Ei into P of A by Ei, I takes values 1 to 3 etc. such that P of Ei is not equal to 0. In Bayes theorem we are using conditional probability P of Ei by A, which is equal to P of A intersection Ei by P of A, which is equal to P of Ei into P of A by Ei whole by P of A. Here we are using multiplication rule of probability. So we are writing P of A intersection Ei as P of Ei into P of A by Ei by P of A. So which is equal to P of Ei into P of A by Ei whole by P of A, the law of total probability. So sigma I equal to 1 to n P of Ei into P of A by Ei. So by the result of theorem of total probability. So let's do exercise 13.3 based on Bayes theorem. Exercise 13.3, first question. An urn contains 5 red and 5 black balls. So total number of balls in the urn, which is equal to 5 red plus 5 black, which is equal to 10. So total number of balls in the urn is 10. A ball is drawn at random, its color is noted and is returned to the urn. So if we select one ball from the urn, its color is noted and it's returned to the urn. Moreover, 2 additional balls of the color drawn are put in the urn. So after drawing a ball at random and return to the urn, we are adding 2 more balls of the color in which we are put in the urn, and then a ball is drawn at random. So after putting these 2 additional balls, again a ball is drawn at random. We have to find what is the probability that the second ball is red. So total number of balls 10. So first case, if the red ball is drawn at random from the urn, then the total number of balls in the urn after adding 2 additional balls of the same color. So we get, previously we have 5 red balls. When we add 2 more red balls, so it is 5 plus 2, 7 red balls and 5 black balls. So totally we have 12 balls. So probability of getting a second ball red. So second ball red means, so first ball we are selecting, if you are selecting red balls, so it is 5 out of 10. So 5 by 10. Then choosing a second red ball. So totally we have 7 red balls out of 12. So 5 by 10 into 7 by 12, which is 35 by 120. So this is first case in which we are selecting a red ball. So second case is drawing a black ball. Case 2. If black ball is drawn at random from the urn, then the total number of balls in the urn after adding 2 additional black balls, which is 5 red plus 5 plus 2 black, which is 12. Now probability of getting a second red ball. So first one will be black balls. So 5 out of 10. And have to choose second red ball, which is 5 by 12. So second time when we take first ball at random, 2 balls will be added of the same color. So 5 by 10 into, again we are going to select a red ball at random. So 5 by 12. So which is 25 by 120. So required probability is 35 plus 25 by 120, which is 60 by 120. So we get half. So required probability is half. Second one, a bag contains 4 red and 4 black balls. Another bag contains 2 red and 6 black balls. One of the 2 bags is selected at random and a ball is drawn from a bag which is found to be red. So find the probability that the ball is drawn from the first bag. Here we are using Bayes theorem under conditional probability. We have 2 bags. So I am taking bag 1 and bag 2. So bag 1 contains 4 red and 4 black balls. Another bag 2 contains 2 red and 6 black balls. Here one of the 2 bags is selected at random. So we have totally 2 bags. One bag is selected at random. So let E1 and E2 be the events of selecting bag 1 and bag 2 respectively. So P of E1 is 1 by 2 and P of E2 is 1 by 2. So selecting any one bag out of 2. So P of E1 is half and P of E2 is half. Let A be the event of drawing red ball from the selected bag. One of the 2 bags is selected at random and a ball is drawn from a bag which is found to be red. So find the probability that the ball is drawn from the first bag. So it's given that the condition, let A be the event of drawing a red ball from the selected bag. So by Bayes theorem, we get P of E1 by A. That is, we have to find the probability that the ball is drawn from the first bag. Here first bag we are taking as event E1. So let A be the event of drawing red ball from the selected bag. So we are selecting a red ball from the bag 1. So P of E1 by A, which is equal to P of E1 into P of A by E1 whole by P of E1 into P of A by E1 plus P of E2 into P of A by E2. So what is P of A by E1? P of A by E1 is selecting the red ball from the first bag, which is, so we have 4 red balls out of 8 balls. So 4 by 8. And P of A by E2. selecting a red ball from the second bag. So from the second bag we have 2 red balls out of 8 balls. So 2 by 8. So cancelling this we get 1 by 2. Here it is 1 by 4. So substituting the values in the Bayes theorem, which is equal to P of E1 is half, P of A by E1 is half, whole by, so denominator is law of total probability. We have sigma P of EI into P of A by EI. Here we have 2 events. So I am taking P of E1 into P of A by E1 plus P of E2 into P of A by E2. So numerator is half into half. Here also half into half. So which is 1 by 4 plus P of E2 is half. P of A by E2 is 1 by 4. Here it is 1 by 4 plus 1 by 8. So taking LCM into 2. So 2 plus 1, 3 by 8. So 1 by 4 by 3 by 8. So cancelling this we get, here it is 2. So 3 by 2. So 2 by 3. So required probability is, that is, find the probability of selecting a red ball from the first bag, which is 2 by 3. Third question. Of the students in a college, it is known that 60% reside in hostel and 40% are day scholars. That is, they are not in hostel. So previous year results report that 30% of all students who reside in hostel attain A grade and 20% day scholars attain A grade in their annual examination. So the end of the year, one student is chosen at random from the college and he was an A grade. What is the probability that the student is a hostelier? So let E1, E2 and A be the events such that E1 is an event showing that 60% students reside in hostel. So P of E1 is 60%, 60 by 100. And E2 be the event that the 40% students are day scholars. So P of E2 40%, that is 40 by 100. So P of A by E1, that is, so A is an event who attains A grade. So from the hostel students. So attaining A grade from the hostel students. So P of A by E1, which is 30%, so 30 by 100. So P of A by E2, that is attaining A grade, in which the students are day scholars, which is 20%, so 20 by 100. So we have to find the probability that the student is a hostelier. Here we taken E1 as a hostel students, in which the students attaining grade A. So P of E1 by A. So the probability that the student is a hostelier who attains grade A, which is P of E1 by A. So using Bayes theorem, P of E1 into P of A by E1 whole by, we have 2 events. So sum of 2 events, P of E1 into P of A by E1 plus P of E2 into P of A by E2, which is equal to, substituting the values, 60 by 100 into 30 by 100 whole by, same 60 into 30 plus P of E2 is 40 and P of A by E2 is 20 by 100. So 40 by 100 into 20 by 100. Simplifying this, We get 6800 by 10,000 whole by 1800 plus 800 by 10,000. So cancelling 10,000 we get, so which is equal to 1800 by 2600. Cancelling this you get 9 by 13. So required probability is 9 by 13. So required probability is P of E1 by A. That is, the student knows the answer which is correct. So P of E1 by A, which is equal to P of E1 into P of A by E1 using Bayes theorem whole by P of E1 into P of A by E1 plus P of E2 into P of A by E2. So substituting the values, we get P of E1 is 3 by 4, P of A by E1 is 1 whole by 3 by 4 into 1 plus P of E2 is 1 by 4 and A by E2 is 1 by 4. So which is equal to 3 by 4. Here LCM is 16. So into 4. So 12 plus 1, that is 13 by 16. So cancelling this 4 which is equal to 12 by 13. So required probability is 12 by 13.